Hello, everybody, and welcome back for episode 3 of the Lucas Lounge podcast. As always, I'm your host, Ethan Lucas, and as always, I got with me tonight my lovely wife, Jenna.
Hello.
And with tonight's theme being horror movies, we have one person in our life that comes straight to mind. So we have our good friend and local horror movie expert, Matt Main.
Hi, Matt.
Hi.
So,
Such an expert.
Yes.
well, yeah, I mean, all you watch is horror movies.
That's true.
So, the first thing I kind of want to do as order of business, every Halloween,
Wait, you're forgetting something.
Oh, yes, I am. So this is part where I normally go around the table and ask what everybody's drinking, but we went on a little theme tonight, and I made a pitcher of apple cider margaritas for our Halloween episode.
Yeah, it's giving fall.
It is giving
delicious.
fall. It is very good.
It is good.
Yeah.
I just had my first sip.
I was a little worried because I'm not a huge tequila fan, and I'm not a huge apple anything fan.
Well, you planned for me because I love margaritas.
Perfect.
And mixing things with ciders.
Yes.
Yep. You do love mixing things with ciders.
I do.
It is
Perfect
so good.
choice.
So, first order of business tonight is Jenna and I, every October, we each pick about 15 Halloween movies. They don't have to be horror movies, but horror movies or Halloween-themed movies, we put them on a wheel, and every time we have a free night or a weekend day that we say, hey, let's watch a movie, we spin the wheel, whatever it lands on, we watch. So we've made it through probably about a dozen.
Yeah, I'd say. Right? I don't know. I think you have the
I have the list. It's not numbered, but
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. About a dozen. Call it 10. I'm not counting.
Okay.
And we watch them. We discuss them. Some are great. Some are terrible.
Yeah.
So I was going to work my way through that list. I have every movie ranked by Rotten Tomato score.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had to burp and I was trying to fight it.
Don't fight it.
Yeah, just let it out.
I was
man.
mid-sentence. So to go through the list, should we start with the highest Rotten Tomato score or the lowest? Should we work up or down?
Whatever Matt wants.
Well, I think it's more exciting to hear people trash things.
Great.
So maybe we'll start there.
Well, and here's the thing about trashing things. I will say this. I do have the IMDb score and the Rotten Tomato score.
Okay.
If we rank these by IMDb score, it's a completely different order than Rotten Tomatoes.
Interesting.
And they're both very wrong on some...
Well, according to you.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
what other
according
authority is
to-
there?
Well, me.
Yeah.
The horror expert.
The expert.
Oh, yeah, but it's my show.
Yeah.
Horror expert.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Lucas Lounge.
I just work here.
Yep. Jenna's my employee. She works for free.
I'm just going to shake my ice.
There you go.
Ah, it's fresh. Yeah, I would say go with
The bottom.
the bottom because
And then we can end on like the positive, like
Yeah, yeah.
exciting.
Yes.
You should definitely watch this movie kind of vibe.
Yeah, I'm also just like a certified hater, so
Yes,
I
you
got to
are.
get my juices
It's more
flowing.
fun to hear about the hate,
Yeah,
I think.
me too. Okay.
We watched a few movies, and we'll get to them where we're watching, and I'm like, this is actually a really great concept, but it's horribly executed. And Jenna's like, this movie just makes me mad. I'm just mad.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's my problem. I get too emotionally invested in things.
you sure do.
So I feel I am pulled in by the cover art.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure.
To be honest, like I would scan through every single movie ever
Yeah.
on Netflix in the horror genre, and if it looks like it's gonna be cool because of the picture they show, I'm like, that's what I'm gonna watch.
We are judging a book by its
Yeah,
cover.
that's
Very much
That's
so.
how I picked most of my movies. I was really struggling, and Jenna had sent me like a couple TikToks and stuff. I had Googled like best horror movies, and I really just scrolled through, and I'm like, ooh, the cover of that movie looks cool.
Yeah.
Let's put it on the list. So,
But I'm oftentimes severely disappointed.
yeah.
The cover
know.
art is all it has.
Yep, it's a tease. And sometimes you read the description and you're like the one we just watched, which we'll get to. The one we just watched, the description was like lame as I was like, "Ugh, I don't even want to watch this. This sounds so fucking stupid. Like, and then I was pleasantly surprised.
We'll get there.
I know. I'm not saying what it is.
You're
yet.
giving it away.
No, I'm not.
All right. First movie. First movie we're going to discuss. With a Rotten Tomato score of 45%, was Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
I personally believe 45% was low for this. I enjoyed it more than If I look at 50% being like middle of the road, I would have put this at 60, 70.
Really?
Yeah.
I think 45 or 50 is good. But I don't think, Matt, you haven't seen this,
No,
right?
but Salem's Lot is Stephen King.
Yes.
Yes.
There was a 2004 mini television series as well.
With Rob Lowe.
Someone called me Rob Lowe once.
Really?
Yeah. When I was in the show. They were like, you're like a in-person Rob Lowe. And I was like,
what show?
Gotta Dance.
Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, I could see it a little bit because you.
Not now.
No, I definitely could, especially like your eyes. You guys both have those bright blue eyes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I made them. So Salem's Lot was Stephen King, but I guess looking at Stephen King stuff, you would expect it to have high ratings.
Yeah.
But why then is it so low?
I'm wondering if maybe because it's a remake of the series, because the one we watched was
2024.
Yeah, and it's newer, and sometimes the newer movies get ruined, by stupid shit.
And I'd go so far to say most of the movies that I've seen that are based on Stephen King novels that were classics were all made in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And so they have some sort of, horror movie fan charm.
Yeah.
For being so,
Cujo, Children
awesome
of the Corn,
that
Pet Cemetery.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's about this vampire, and it's like a classic vampire story. And I mean, the guy looked cool, I thought. Like, he was
the vampire?
thrilling looking. Yeah. And we like to read the trivia before we watch anything. Well, I do. I mean, I've gotten Ethan into this habit, but so I was reading some of the trivia, and the first one I read was the director wanted to bring this movie back to desexualize vampires, because Twilight and Vampire Diaries and True Blood and all of that realm of vampires. So they're like, no, we want to go back to the roots and be like, vampires are scary.
Yeah, bring back scary vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I am going to be honest. I probably would have rated it low, too, because I hate vampires.
Yeah.
Like, I love scary movies, but vampires, I always go, ugh, it's a vampire.
Totally.
I'm
done with it.
This vampire did not have beautiful eyes.
No.
Didn't shine and glisten.
No. He did not have the skin of a killer.
No, he did not.
No, so. I don't know. I think that it was, like, overdone for a while.
Yeah, totally.
Like, vampire, like you were saying, there's so many
just like zombies
movies. Zombies. I have that same reaction.
Me
to
too.
Zombies.
I have that reaction to zombies.
I'm not like a huge fan of vampires. I think I can deal with vampire, and maybe it's because of Twilight and stuff, but I hate zombie movies. Anything zombie, I'm like, ugh, it's so dumb to me.
So, like, I've watched a lot of vampire things. I mean, like when True Blood was out, and then this TV show, obviously, and then Vampire Diaries. I actually watched that too, but I never like got to the end.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like I get tired out
with
vampires and the blood.
Yeah.
I mean, I like gory, bloody things in movies, but like, it's just the same. It feels like I'm just gonna turn you into a vampire.
Right. I'm gonna fight you.
Do it very sexually.
Exactly. So.
Well, there was nothing sexual about this one.
Not this one.
Okay, so maybe then I should.
I think you should maybe try it
just
randomly one night. If you have nothing else.
Well, if you're telling me that, then it's like taking it away from what everyone expects a vampire movie to be right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, I would say 50-50. I would say 50%.
50%?
Just because I really liked Mark.
Yes.
There's a little kid character in it, and he's great.
Probably my favorite horror movie character of all time at this point.
He's good.
He's just this badass little boy.
Yeah.
Sometimes a movie can be saved by just the badass little boy.
He always knew what to do.
Or
he was resourceful.
Or a cool dog, or a cool cat.
And kittens. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Wait, there were kittens in the movie?
Carol Baskin.
No.
Oh.
Carol Baskin, Tiger King.
No,
okay, that's scary enough.
But
no, I
100%.
100%.
I think I can tolerate vampires more than per se zombies, because I think vampire lore is really cool. The whole casket, the wooden stake through the heart, the garlic, the crucifix. Where zombies, it's just like, oh yeah, they want to eat your brains.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but when you think about vampires and all those things, isn't that too many things?
No, it's a whole
like the lore of vampires that they don't like the garlic. They get the stake through the heart. There's so many rules about vampires.
Yeah.
And every time you see a different vampire movie, it doesn't work.
Yes.
but then only one of the things will work. But as someone that might be a fan of, I don't know, vampire lore, you're like, all of them should work.
Yeah,
all of them should.
I will say, in this one, I'm fairly certain all of them did.
Yes.
Work. The ones that they tried.
Okay.
Did work. I won't say anything more because if you end up watching it, but I don't know.
Yeah, and if you spoil it for me,
we're not friends anymore.
No.
Okay.
No,
all right. I'm writing that down.
Everywhere.
I'm writing that down.
On to the next movie. You guys ready?
Yeah.
The next movie we had watched was, and this is not in order, this is just in order of the score, so not the next one we had watched, but the next highest score was Escape Room.
Love it.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Yeah, Matt's a big fan of escape rooms, so he's going to love the movie Escape Room.
I think you probably talked about my games and things. So
we did
very briefly.
We mostly talked about the food, so I want to get to the.
Yeah, we'll get to that at closing because we're going to tease another episode about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I love games. I think this Escape Room was so cool. I love. I think that scary movies that have unique concepts and how they actually make it happen. Make the movie exciting for me.
Were you getting ideas?
Oh,
fucked up ideas.
Done. Whoever's going to play next, watch out.
I know, right?
There's going to be some fire room and acid rain. And not to ruin anything, because then we might lose friends.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But
I
actually thought it was great.
We're going to do our best not to spoil anything, but if you really don't want spoilers, just mute the rest of this. But I don't plan on spoiling anything.
I don't either.
If something slips, I'll cut it out.
Yeah, that's fine. But I knew you. We were literally watching it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this movie is so fucking stupid."
Matt's gonna love
and
it.
I literally said, "Matt is going to love this movie," and I think it's mostly because of your game brain.
Yeah,
and it's like interesting, and that's just like
I love escape rooms too, though. I think that they're so cool, especially when they're themed, and that is like extreme.
Yeah,
that's if you're gonna watch the movie, it's extreme escape rooms. It's really cool.
Yes.
It is.
Very cheesy, very corny.
Yeah,
very over the top.
Admittedly, say yes.
Yep.
There was corny elements of it, but I was just so cool. I was like, I thought the whole scene was cool. Like everything that was presented was just really like thematically really cool.
Yeah.
And I could imagine a cool escape room where people don't die.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Hopefully.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No one dies in this scary movie. Are you kidding? But that I think was it, and I don't know if this is on your list, but it's kind of like the concept behind Saw.
Yeah.
Where it's like
it's not on the list, but
I didn't think it would be, but like I love Saw because of the concept, not because I'm a weirdo who wants to watch people mutilate themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
And the same thing with the escape room is I just thought like the design of the movie.
Yes.
And because I'm in the games was really cool.
Yeah. And it was like a combo of your interests.
Yeah.
Of the scary movies and escape rooms.
Right.
So it was like a perfect Matt Main movie.
Yep. I mean, it's adventurous. Yeah. Like if you're going to go if you want an adventure horror movie, I feel like it's kind of in that
That's true.
too.
It was like action-y.
Yeah.
Action-y horror.
For sure.
And for the record, that was 51% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
And I would not have given it so high.
Yeah, me too.
I would have plunked it right in the 30s.
Sorry, Matt.
Well,
just our opinion. Even though you're the expert.
I'm just shaking my ice.
And to move to the next one with a little bit of jump of 57%. And this one, Jenna and I actually watched today. And it's not so much a horror movie as it is like a Halloween movie, a little Halloween 90s teen bopper.
You watched another movie
The
today?
Craft. We watched like
so
3
many
movies
Oh my
today.
gosh, I love it.
We watch our weekends. If we are just rotting, we will watch like 4 or 5 movies in a day, depending on
sort
the
of
day.
like creating a zombie, like you're zombies
Yeah.
rotting.
Yes.
We don't like those movies. So.
No, you're right.
But The Craft, we do.
1996, The Craft, and it had 57%, and I actually really liked it.
I did too.
Had you never seen it before?
No.
Whoa!
I know.
That's crazy.
I
It's like
was
when I was a
shocked.
teenager.
I know.
What year was it?
96.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Definitely
5.
when I was like
You were 5?
teenager.
I was born in 91. I was 5 years old when that came out.
I thought The Craft was so cool.
It was
very
cool.
good.
Well, and I've always seen like pictures of it online and just, during Halloween time. And I'm like, I don't even know what this movie's about. And B, it looks right up my alley. Like, I'm just like, it's so cool. The witchy vibes.
Yes.
I love a good 90s movie. Like, that is peak 90s, 96.
And it was a great approach to the witch concept.
Yeah.
And because it was a little out there in terms of like their magic and stuff was actually functioning.
Yeah.
But it wasn't so over the top like
Okay.
witch bullshit can be.
Yeah. For sure.
So it definitely felt like you were watching just a little coven of teenage high school witches.
Yeah, but I think that was maybe a cool take on it that maybe wasn't really seen so much.
Yeah.
I mean, thinking I was like in 6th grade or something when they came out. So, but I thought that it was done well.
Yeah.
Like the not to ruin anything, but like some of the magic they did were like their appearance and things like that. That was really cool stuff.
I mean, especially for the time, I was like impressed.
Yes.
Kind of
with some of the
believed
CGI.
it was cool, but some
Yeah.
is a little weird, but like in the time,
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. And the story is definitely for like a teenage audience.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there were some some themes that were like a little bit
more
adulty. Where I was reading the trivia, and the director had said they did everything on paper that they possibly could to get a PG-13 rating, and because of the themes of them studying witchcraft and other stuff, but they couldn't, so it was rated R. And
I didn't even know it was rated R. I didn't even pay attention to the rating.
So it's just, let me just double check that. I'm pretty
crazy.
sure.
But I guess like some adult themes are in there.
Yeah.
But I think that if you pick any horror movie, you're going to get adult themes.
Right. For sure. Yeah, it's rated R, yeah.
See, I would not have guessed that.
I know. I think it's because, I'm not going to say anything, but I think it's.
No, don't say it then.
Well, the thing is this. If you are a horror movie fan and you watch like a million movies, you're like inured to it. You don't see like the horrible, terrible things.
Right.
Because you're just like, this is cool. I like it. It's definitely not that big of a deal.
Overall, I thought it was a good movie. I'm glad we watched it finally.
Me too.
And
I didn't think I was going to like it when it started.
I know. I was a little nervous, but I thought it was good. And Vicky Valentine's in it.
I feel like
Valancourt.
Oh, fuck.
If you like scary movies, this one's not super scary.
No.
It's really
and like I said, it's like a Halloween teeny bopper movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun to watch too.
Yeah.
Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
Oh, that very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which I'll say Pretty Little Liars is probably scarier than this.
Oh, yeah.
Because like that had actual themes of mystery and
jump scares.
And So next movie, moving up in scores to a 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, is I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House.
Have you seen that?
No. So talk about it, and I'll react.
I'd recommend you watch it just because it seems very much up your alley. This movie would fall into the category that I always say of, and you've heard me say it tonight already, super cool idea, terrible execution.
Okay.
Jenna, do you want to?
Sorry, my mom is calling me. I was just texting her.
Oh. Sorry, Jean. She's busy.
I know, I told her. What did you ask? I'm sorry.
Just your take on I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in This House.
I wanted to like it more than I did. I think it was just trying really too hard to be like that artsy vibe of this is open to your interpretation. What do you think is going on?
Everything was very open-ended, and I'm sorry if that is a spoiler, but even throughout the movie when you're trying to figure out what's happening is whatever you want to make of it.
It felt like a lot of nothing. Like I will give it credit to where it was kind of thrilling in a way that it was suspenseful of like what's like you're always kind of like
you're on the edge.
What's going to happen?
You're on the edge of your seat.
But then you just kind of get disappointed because you're like, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
You know?
So honestly, I feel like I watch so many scary movies and forget a lot of their titles.
Yeah.
So maybe I actually have seen this movie.
I won't give anything away, but it's basically about this woman who goes to be a live-in caretaker for this old lady, and shit just has happened in that house, and weird things occur, and she kind of, something about a wall. I don't know if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. She sees something on a wall, and that's kind of a big deal.
Okay.
But it's...
You get a couple good jump scares, some good suspense, but all in all, it jumps the shark a little bit and trying to be too artsy and is too inconclusive in what it's trying to do.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Like, if you want to watch it, great, but I'm not going to go out and tell people to
like definitely go see this?
No, yeah,
Or
definitely.
definitely
No,
watch it.
I would not. No.
All right, well, we can jump on from that one
Yeah,
then.
fuck that movie.
Skip it.
Moving up to the
Skip
next
it.
one, and Jenna had big feelings about this next one.
What? I always have big
At
feelings.
60% on Rotten Tomatoes, The House's October Build.
Ugh. Have you seen that? Oh my god, I'm so excited! Like
It's about a group of kids that rent like an RV, and they travel like the Southwest, trying to find like the best haunted houses. To the point, there's one that's notorious, but it like pops up in different cities every year, and it's invite only. So they're going to all these haunted houses, trying to find an invite to this one that was supposed to be in New Orleans or something like that.
Yeah,
and it kind of deep dives into the lore of the freaks, if you will, that operate these haunted houses.
I think you would like it, actually.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Sounds great.
Yeah, he liked it. I mean, I don't think I hated it, but again, I get very bored very fast. If you don't get me in the first like half an hour, I'm like, goodbye. I mean, I had high hopes because it is filmed like found footage style.
I love found footage.
Yes.
So I actually may have seen this one, and I think that there's sort of a place for watching haunted housey scary movies, especially in October, of course.
Yeah.
But I might have seen it actually. But I think that those found footage ones are actually really scary
because they feel real.
Yeah.
And I think I think the reason that I didn't really like this one as much was because for that reason it didn't feel real. Like, yes, they were filming on found footage and stuff, but like the shit that was happening,
it was a little over the top. It was a little over the top, which I will agree, but it's the over the top that you're gonna like, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to show you a picture.
Okay.
And it's a picture from Google, so it's no spoilers. We'll post it as part of our Instagram post when we post this video, just in case you've seen it and forgot the title. This will jog your memory.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Oh, see, I think you would.
Okay, that would be a good picture though. For this particular episode.
Yeah.
Because that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to turn it on right now.
Yeah. I mean, I think you would like it. Like, I think just, again, I like things to be very real. Like things that could actually happen. And we were watching it and I'm like, oh my God, that would never fucking happen. Ever.
Okay.
Well, it was real found footage, so
No,
it did
it wasn't.
happen.
So when you said the titles of this, my brain went to a very scary movie, The House That Jack Built.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Oh.
It's not a Jack Ketchum film, is it?
I don't even know, but that is
I'm going to write that down.
It's a messed up movie.
Great.
I love that.
But I love messed up
me
movies.
too. Me too.
Yeah, me not so much.
But then when you said that, I was like, is that what we're talking about?
I have two movies on
It's
my
The House That Jack. Did you look it up?
Wait, what is it called? The
The House That Jack Built.
I have two movies on my never again list. One is one I watched not in high school, in college, is made by Jack Ketchum. Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah.
I watched it, swore I never would watch it again until Jenna was really curious, and I said, all right, let's watch it. And there were certain scenes where I'm like, all right, you keep watching. I'm going to dip outside for a cigarette because I can't do this.
Because I had never seen it before, and I was like, no.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The Girl Next Door.
Also, I do not smoke anymore if you're still listening, Mom.
Oh, yeah. Nobody smokes anymore in this house.
That movie, though, put it on a list.
I wrote it down,
If anyone has seen it, you know how fucked up that movie is.
I love
The House That Jack Built.
I'm terrified.
I'm excited.
So I will not tell you what it's about, but it's kind of a series of like vignettes almost of different like parts of this story that all culminate into one.
Well, I like that.
But each one is like something different with the same guy.
That's great.
Jack.
Yes.
So I feel like they are all very disgusting and disturbing. However, there are a couple moments where I love gore and disgusting things, but I was like, this is so horrifying.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Okay.
Not even horrifying, just like what
what
am I watching right now situation. But I definitely, if you are that kind of fan, watch it.
Okay.
But be ready, because it's gross.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some pretty fucked up shit.
Yeah, because Martyrs is the other one on my list, which I know you guys have both seen.
Yeah, that was...
Jenna showed it to you guys without me when I was cooking one night, and
Oh, yeah.
Then she showed me a couple days later, and I was like, I don't understand how anybody in their right mind could watch this movie more than once.
I've watched it thrice.
Yeah, hard pass. Never again.
So that's also that house that Jack built. I would watch it again if you wanted to watch it together.
Okay.
But it's that kind of disturbing.
I like it.
Where you're like thinking afterwards.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I love that.
And Ethan thinks I'm like
I think that gets the higher rating.
psychologically insane.
No, those movies that make you think like that.
Yeah.
Even if they're so disgusting, disturbing, horrifying, whatever, they're the best scary movies.
Yeah. Because they get your
I
your
like
heart
we were
racing.
talking about escape room and things. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun to watch, but I really appreciate ones that make you have a conversation or talk about them.
Yes.
Or even just like feels.
Yeah,
afterwards,
I always feels. I don't need to feel dread and doom.
I don't know. Maybe it's because we are actors and you're not. So maybe that's why. No, I don't know.
It's a true story,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
So Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door is a true story.
Yeah, I feel like
which makes it worse.
Yes.
Not good. I mean, it's... I to your point, I do think if you are a horror fan, you should watch it at least once in your life just to say that you've seen it. Mm-hmm. But, like, even that, like, I could watch Martyrs over and over and over, and I think it's because I've seen it and I know the movie pretty well by now. That movie, the Girl Next Door, I don't think I could ever watch that again. Like, that made me feel a way that I have never felt in my life. So...
I remember when I first watched it, I have a Facebook status out there that said something about watching that movie, and I was like, people who write this type of stuff like should be mentally evaluated for just being able to like think of this. And then that's when someone chimed in and was like, it's actually a true story, bro. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
And that's funny, you say mentally evaluated, but when you say that's how it affected you, I'm like, ding, let me put it on my list and watch it again. Because I feel like I did watch it, but it was years ago again. I feel like I have this long list.
I mean, you've seen so
many horror movies, but I'm like, I have probably seen that, but I'll watch that.
I have like a mental block too, because when I get my lashes done, shout out to Emily, but I don't know, she's probably not listening, but Emily is a huge horror movie fan too. So we just back and forth, boom, boom, boom. So she'll be talking to me while she's doing my lashes. She's like, what about this movie? And I'm like, I literally don't even remember watching this. Like, I had texted her that I did, but I just forget.
Well, and I'm doing better than I thought because we go through so many of these. I'm terrible with titles and character names. Mm-hmm. So I was worried I'd read one of these and be like, and I know I watched it, but you need to tell me what it's about because... So, and that being said, moving on, another one we got through today at 61% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Oh.
There's Something Wrong with the Children.
Oh, I fucking hated it.
Oh, really?
Have you seen it?
I have watched the trailer and skipped it.
See?
That's probably a smart move.
Not good.
So, I try not to do that because I like all the scary movies. I should literally, but I admittedly sit and scroll forever till there's like one something that makes me go, that's the movie, or cool art like we talked about. But no, I've never seen it because I felt like I don't want to watch it.
It was another great concept, terrible execution movie.
Was it a great concept?
The problem, there was terrible execution. They threw in a little supernatural sci-fi element there that was never explained and had no right being there. And it fell into every horror movie trope of, if you just get in your car and leave, the movie's over. Yeah. You're out of danger. But they wouldn't. Like, the characters made every stupid decision to further endanger themselves.
Right. Like, too much.
Right. Would you expect that to have option A, option B? Like, it's an equal shot at both, but it just so happens option A opens the door to the guy with the axe, whatever. But it was like a clear, you can leave and be safe, or
I'm just going to spend 5 seconds just staring at the, you know what I mean? Just not doing anything.
Right. When you see them running at you, instead of running away, you freeze and cry.
Yeah.
Like, just run.
I mean,
flight or fright.
I was going to say.
Flight or fright. Flight or fight.
Flight or flight. Flight
but just a whole lot of, like, there was a lot of the metaphorical running back into the burning house.
Yeah. My biggest problem, I think, was, yes, it made me angry because everybody was fucking dumb. And I have a really hard time with that when I'm watching anything. I think the other thing is the concept. Like, we were like, I guess, yes, to your point, it would have like a cool concept. Like, there was this, basically, I'm not going to give anything away, but basically there's like these ruins that this family goes into, and they see this hole, and something happens when yes, like something is a trance, whatever. But we don't know what it is. We still don't know what it is. We don't know how it affected people. We don't know where it came from. We know nothing about it.
Even at the end.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not ever. So I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like there was no explanation of literally anything.
Right.
So
And
I was disappointed.
The other thing that I hated, and I know Jenna didn't enjoy as well, and to be as vague as possible, there was something that happened to a character that there's no way that it could have been done to them. It's just something that happened. And it was very obvious that it was just something that happened. And everybody runs in and says, what happened? And this little girl points to a character, just points at him. And they all turn to him and are like, what the fuck? How could you do this? It's like, do what? There's no way anybody could have made that happen.
Right, exactly.
Well, this kind of brings up that whole idea of like the character choice that happens in horror movies, where I would agree when they make stupid choices, it kind of cheapens the movie.
Exactly. Because nobody would do that.
Right, exactly. Right, like, let's run up to the roof when a murderer is chasing me.
Always. Why are we running upstairs?
Never run upstairs. If you're being chased, never go upstairs.
Or into the basement.
Unless you got to walk out.
Break a window.
Outside.
Like something. But, like that's, I think that when watching a movie and that sort of thing happens, it does cheapen I don't know what value.
I totally get what you're saying.
The goodness of that movie.
Makes
you're like, it happens all the time in like Scream and stuff, but those are like so classic that it's like, you allow it. But when it's something, a Netflix movie you're just watching and the person makes a stupid choice and you're like, obviously you would not do that.
Right.
And then you're like, okay, well now they're
it makes it unbelievable.
To make this person,
Scary movies, good scary movies, or at least movies that I like, are they're scary because they're believable. Like Jenna says, that whole this could actually happen factor.
Yeah.
And when people continually make the world's stupidest decisions that put them further in danger, you get to the point that you're like, this would never happen. It's not believable, and it's not scary anymore. It's not believable.
Too fake. Way too fake.
Right.
It just pissed me off.
Why?
Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. Next.
All right, so moving up to 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, the timeless Stephen King classic of It, and the original It from the 1880s. I think it was 1880 it came out.
We had never seen it.
Okay.
And I mean, now we have.
We also didn't realize it was a 2-part series.
I did.
Yes. Well, when you looked it up.
No, I knew.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I always thought it was one movie.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. This is on your list. That is the movie that created my worst fear.
Clowns.
We
made fun of you the entire time we watched it.
Not you.
But you people that are afraid of clowns?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, honestly, clowns are very scary to a lot of people.
I know.
But I'll tell you how it happened. I had some bully cousins, and I was like 5 or something, and they were like, Matt, let's watch this fun clown movie. And then they held me there during the whole what's-his-name scene with the little yellow jacket.
Richie?
Georgie. So when Georgie and Pennywise and that whole thing, if you know it, and I am traumatized forever.
Yeah.
I can't.
That would do it.
I mean, I understand because you were a kid.
So,
but now clown anything
freaks you out.
The Attack of the Killer Clowns or the Clouds from Outer Space and stuff. Like I'm very scared of that.
Yeah.
Like if I was to see any clown, even kind clowns.
Dude, I'm so excited for your birthday party next year.
Because it's going to be clowns.
He's just going to dress up as John Wayne Gacy.
I'm going to hire 30 clowns.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
No. So, actually, I'm going to cut you off because your story about being traumatized by clowns. So, not related to it, so we're going to sidetrack for a second. When the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out in 2003, me and my best friend at the time, Matt Myers.
Another Matt.
We were 12 years old, so it was the first year we were a little too cool to trick or treat. Mm-hmm. So his dad said, if you guys don't want to go trick or treating, pick a movie. Let's go to the movies. So we went to Texas Chainsaw Massacre in theaters, and it was great. It was a scary movie. I thought it was very scary at the time.
Yeah.
And then the following night, it was a Saturday, November 1st, my grandmother volunteered to take me and my siblings to our cabin down in Bath. Not a big deal. And we had a neighbor down there who was a friend of the family. Oh, the dog's whining. We are once again recording during his dinner time.
Always.
But we had a friend of the family who had a cabin down the trail a little bit. And my brother's like, let's walk down and see what Steve's up to. So he and I are walking through the woods with a flashlight after dark, and my brother keeps turning it off, slapping it. Flashlight won't turn on. It won't turn, and then it would come back on, and we'd walk. Oh, it's off. And he was just fucking with me. Mm-hmm. So we get down there. My brother's laughing. They tell him the story, and I'm like, yeah, well, it doesn't help that I just saw this chainsaw horror movie last night. And so we hang out with Steve for a little bit. We walk back to the camp with my grandmother. We're watching TV before bed. And out of nowhere, Steve is outside the window revving his chainsaw. Like,
oh my God.
just on the deck with his chainsaw. And I freaked out.
Wait, how old were you here?
12.
Yeah, I'd be fucked.
And I jumped out of my skin. I ran down the hallway, and I was old enough. I mean, I was terrified, but I was old enough to be like, oh, it's just Steve fucking with me because I told him I am susceptible to this type of horror tonight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I not quite the same as your story, but I can relate to somebody using a recently viewed scary movie to strike a certain nerve.
So it and the new remakes, but I know we're talking about the original one.
Yeah, we didn't watch the new one yet.
So, well, I'm not really going to talk about that movie, but I think
okay.
that movie was in the right. It came out. The remake came out at the right time because of all those scary clowns literally doing all the scary shit.
Yes, that fad that was going on.
Where people would stand outside windows with like bats and axes and stuff. I could not tell you how scared I was that I was going to see a fucking clown standing outside my house.
Yeah. I mean, that's valid because that was creepy. Even
but also with my fear.
You know, that's what I mean. Like, even if you're not afraid of clowns, like I'm not, but I will. That is valid. That like even that little moment in time was so creepy and weird that like even I felt uneasy. Not even being. I was just scared of people being fucking freak weirdos.
Yeah, it reminds you of like The Strangers.
Yes,
which is
that's another good one because that could happen in real life.
Yes.
And it just it's like it's so good. I don't know. I mean, my childhood one though, I didn't get like, you know what I'm about.
I know
to
what
say.
you're about to say.
I didn't get tortured or tricked or anything like that. But the one that I still to this day cannot get through is Jeepers Creepers, which is so funny because it takes a lot to scare me. I don't have in movies. In real life, maybe not so much, but movies, I have a hard time getting actually scared at films. And I think maybe again because of the theater world that we live in, I think like I have that this is not real. Like I know that this is not real. But Jeepers Creepers, something about I think it's because I was in 6th grade. I remember we were at my friend's house. Our parents weren't home. It was like the first time that we were kind of by ourselves. And of course, we're like, oh, let's watch a scary movie. Like, it's the dumbest thing I've ever done. And now to this day, like, I cannot.
I love Jeepers Creepers.
I also love
opening
Jeepers
scene.
Creepers. It is
that opening scene of the fucking truck. It freaks me out. I can't do it. I can't.
Jeepers Creepers for me was a must-watch every night on Halloween.
Oh, my God.
Like, my whole life. I remember, even when I was a kid, probably about 12 years old, I used to watch, it was on TV, I watched it with my mom for the first time. And every year, let's watch Jeepers Creepers. I've seen Jeepers Creepers 2. And then,
not me.
when I met Jenna, we've watched it. I've gotten her to watch it.
Yep.
But I think just once.
There's like 4,000 Jeepers Creepers.
Yes.
But it's the original.
I haven't seen the others.
Because you
I won't.
Right. Oh, okay.
But like, yeah, he did. He wanted to watch it one year, and I was like, fine. I'm a grown up. I will be fine. So like, I did get through it, but like, I was like, oh my God, I had a hard time.
And also, I just like that it's Justin Long in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little cutie.
But now he's like he grew up, so which in a great way.
Yes.
But then I look back and I'm like, oh, that's when he was like just starting.
I know. That's
Which
the first movie
cool.
I've ever seen him in.
Yeah. He wasn't even a comedian.
I know. Derry.
Crazy.
His name was Derry
Derry.
in the movie.
But in terms of it was classic. It was too long.
It was stupid.
It is It's long. I've never watched the full thing.
It's supposed to be 2 parts, so it's 3 hours and something, and it's a lot of filler. It's a lot of cheese, but it came out in 1980. You expect the cheese.
The acting was horrible.
The acting was horrific.
And like I said, I couldn't get through it. So the one that I did watch was the remake because I'm an adult, I can handle this.
Exactly, yeah.
And honestly, it wasn't as scary as that one.
Yeah.
It's probably maybe because of the trauma.
I think it probably is because my sister has 2 movies that freak her out still to this day that aren't even scary. Gremlins is one of them because she was little and it freaked her out.
I'm scared of Gremlins too, actually.
I've still never seen it. Oh yeah, and you and her the same age.
Yeah, I was.
So you
also
guys
very
probably
scared
watched
of
it at the same age.
Yeah.
And then.
But Gizmo was cute.
Yeah,
Not
that's
Gremlins,
like the Furby
Gizmo,
one.
Yeah, the Furby one.
Because I've never seen it, and then the other one, she's scared of Willy Wonka, the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Gene. Oh my God, that is so loud.
I would say though that
Ethan is letting
Gene Wilder version of Willy Wonka
freaked her out.
Was scary.
Yeah,
like the part where they're in the tunnel and he's getting more and more intense, and there's all the crazy.
And all these kids are dying.
And things. Yeah,
like Augustus Gloop. Oh my God, that is so loud when you do that.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, well, everybody else will.
Well,
I tried
just
to be
so everyone knows
dainty.
it was very cute.
I should find. There's a button here where I can pause that.
You could.
I could have done that.
You could have. Oh, that now we know. For
next
the future.
time.
But anyways,
actually, that wasn't Ethan. That was some scary creature lurking.
Did it again.
I was just adjusting my ear. Leave me alone.
I know our lights haven't flickered yet this session.
Oh,
do you think there's something crazy is going to happen?
Huh?
Because we're having this session.
Do I think what's going to happen?
Clown or went outside the window.
Maybe on your way home.
Dallas will bark at him.
Yeah.
Until Dallas stops barking, and then we know.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing I hate about scary movies when they have dogs.
Oh yeah.
It's always a dog.
The dog's done.
They all die.
Oh, so we want to hear Dallas's barking because otherwise I am going to
true.
out.
That's true.
You'll hear him in a second. It's raining out, so you'll get the woof.
We'll get the whoop. Yeah. All right.
So
is that the next one?
What?
The session?
Yeah.
Oh wow, good.
That's why I was going to segue when you said no lights have dimmed this session.
Yeah.
Our next movie is Session 9. Came out in 2001. 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. Mm-hmm. Not a fan.
Have you seen this one?
I think. Again, you said I'm an expert, but the thing is, it's probably just the list. I
No,
just have
I
seen
know.
so many.
Yes,
So
we found a very specific vein of horror
This
movies.
is the one. It's about this guy is the main guy. He owns this company.
They're asbestos remediators.
Okay.
Yeah. So they go to this old, abandoned, vacant, insane asylum.
Okay.
Or mental hospital.
Yeah.
And they bid to get it all taken care of, and
to
they're
make
working
it into something like a company or something, right?
Like to be honest, I blacked out a little bit of it.
Yeah,
I do think I've seen
because this was another one that was too long. There was a lot of dead space.
Yes,
but they bid that they basically can do a 3-week job in 1 week, so they all get this huge bonus. There's drama in the team because one of the guys' girlfriends left him for another guy on the team.
Yep.
And there's the lights dimming.
Yep. See, we just talked about it.
And there was this legend that the hospital got shut down because they had this patient who basically went insane, had all these therapy sessions that were recorded. It was reported like her parents were Satanists and she was like raped in these orgies and stuff like that. And then I won't give too much away, but as this one guy finds the box of her files, he's listening through session 1, session 2, session 3. And as he makes his way through the sessions, crazy things start happening in the... I don't know what I just did. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Can you hear Matt? I think that's not mine. You muted not Matt. You muted me.
Oh, I muted Matt. Sorry, guys. I'm still learning how all these buttons work.
Actually, that was just... It's just foreshadowing.
I'm
the one. I'm the one to be goners tonight. This is it.
So, so as he makes his way through the sessions, crazy things start happening around the hospital and all that. So,
but was it a found footage kind of? It was, right?
Nope, not found footage.
No. So, but I do feel like I've seen this one, especially with the, like you said, the asbestos removal. I remember that.
Yeah, they're all wearing the Tyvek suits the whole time, and
right.
The guy from Sweet Home Alabama is in it.
Yes.
Does it look familiar at all?
Yeah.
Jenna's showing Matt photos, by the way. Excuse the little pause there.
So, okay. I think I've seen it a while ago, of course, but I think there's a lot of stories that are like that. Like, let's go into this big place and make it our home, make it our. I mean, it's kind of a trope.
The mental institution is always the perfect trope for stuff like that.
But it's not something that you blame horror movies for, because you got to keep playing with tropes because people like them.
Well, I mean, you look at all the ghost hunters, and whatever credibility you want to give to them, because I know they kind of went off the rails, but it was always the sanatoriums and the mental institutions and stuff that produce. And if you think about it, there's nothing spookier than where a bunch of crazy, potentially violent souls were tortured and get stuck. So, I mean, it's just a very scary setting to put something in.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you like that niche of, the horror movie, then you're gonna love it.
Yeah. It was just okay for me.
Yeah, it was long. It was
fine.
It was very, very slow. There was not a lot of.
It was a slow burn for sure.
It was okay.
Yeah, I think that what's important, maybe for me in watching scary movies, is that we get into it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a slow burn because you got to develop the story. But I mean, I don't need a slow burn, but some people like that.
Yeah.
But I don't. It
like
makes me not like a movie when
me
we're
too.
Sitting there for an hour and the only action that takes place that's the horror part of it is the last half an hour.
Right, exactly. And I think, to your point, I think I can respect a slow burn in a way if we are actually building, where this movie, it was a lot of nothing happening, in the beginning. Okay. And then all the shit happened, I would say, honestly, in the last 15 minutes of the movie.
Right, and they didn't do a good job buttoning it.
Yeah, so it was like, oh, this is what this... it's just...
And when it comes to horror movies, I am very jumpy. Jenna can attest.
Yeah.
I'm very jumpy. I love it. I want to jump out of my skin. I want to be startled. That's what I'm here for. If it's going to be a slow burn, I need to be thinking the entire time.
Yeah.
It needs to be giving me enough that I'm like, okay, so what's
suspense.
going on?
What was that one we watched that was messed up about the prayer group? They were
the Zoom call?
No. It was
the girls, the ladies?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What was that called?
Because that was a slow burn that actually was building and making you think.
Oh, what movie was that?
But you know what? And they were elitist.
Yes.
And they were trying to,
they were trying
cleanse their town of whatever.
Of anybody who's not white.
And that was
right?
It.
That was it, right?
It was all about racism.
It was.
Was I present for this?
I think so. It was about these women, who had this club. And it was all these, they were all white women. And they didn't want any other women of any other race to exist. Mm-hmm. So they would
exist. It was pretty intense.
Yeah. But you have no idea. You started this movie and you're like, oh, I don't know what this is about. And then you watch it and then you're like, holy shit.
It was one that you were thinking about almost the whole time, which is why it works for.
Maybe you weren't. I got to find it. I
was going to say, because back when I used to work in the restaurants, you guys...
Oh, maybe it was when you were
guys
working.
would often do movie nights and stuff with her on Friday, Saturday nights when I was working, so...
Do you know, while you find that,
Soft and Quiet.
There it is. Because they're being soft and
quiet. It doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was weird.
Yeah,
it was messed up, but it was good. I thought it was a think about it movie. The One Missed Call. You ever watch that?
Yes. No. Oh my God, a long time ago.
So the reason why this came up a few minutes ago, I think we were talking about the whole you have to have a reaction, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the end of that movie, I remember literally jumping up onto a couch screaming.
Oh my God.
At what was happening at the very end. Which that already makes me love that movie.
Yeah.
If it doesn't
have that visceral reaction.
Yeah, right. Yes. If I oftentimes get scared.
Yeah, of course.
But that I will never forget. Yeah. And it's a stupid movie.
Yeah.
One missed call, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're looking for a crazy jump scare, that one, the end.
Noted, because I have not seen it and I love a jump scare.
Yeah, we could watch it.
It's crazy.
Next movie on the list with 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I think is very low for this movie because it's probably one of my favorites, period, if not my favorite. It's definitely my favorite movie we've seen this year. Maybe one of my favorite horror movies.
Wait,
of all
what was
time.
the number?
73%.
Oh, you think that's low?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was Hell House LLC. Found footage again.
Yes.
I'm assuming you've seen it because it's relatively popular.
Yes. I have seen it, but again, it's in the found footage vein, which I've watched a million found footage things. But they go to a haunted house, right? And then
they own one.
Oh.
Yeah, so some crazy shit happens during a haunted house.
Yeah, right.
And then it's about the people who bought it and fixed it up and turned it into it.
Oh.
And what ends up happening. So it's I liked it a lot.
It's the perfect mix of supernatural, supernatural, being scared just because where you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it kind of reminds me of actually, what is the haunted house where people literally get tortured?
Oh.
In real life.
In real life,
yeah,
there's the real
I don't
one.
know what it's called.
Because that's when I watched,
yes.
and there's a couple of the haunted Hell House LLC. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I think there's 3, which I would love to watch.
So I feel like I feel like I've watched them, but again, things get jumbled. However, that's what I think of. The place where people are literally getting, they have to sign waivers.
Yeah, they get their teeth pulled out and
buried alive.
McCamey Manor.
Like,
that's
what it reminds me of.
Yep.
Not all the parts, because there's obviously other parts that are found footage where they're like not at the place, but like anytime I see anything from it, it reminds me of videos I've seen from that.
Which I will say, and I have not seen the sequels, but in the original one, nobody was actually being like tortured or anything.
No.
I mean, it's not like I said, when I think of the whatever manor or whatever, the real guy, the guy in real life, the one you just looked
the
up.
torture haunted house?
Yeah, I
McCamey
mean,
Manor?
you literally sign a waiver and you get $50,000, but he's pulling your teeth out with pliers and electrocuting you and stuff like that, where this was more of like, we're setting up a haunted house, and then things just start going off the rails.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are a lot that are like that, but I would say that's a good one to watch.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I jumped so many times.
It was very suspenseful.
They did a great job wrapping it up and finishing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And is that a requirement in our, in like, should there be an ending?
I like it.
A legitimate
I
ending?
will say, and I've said this to Jenna 100 times, and this is not just horror movies, but movies across the board. Hollywood has come up with some great stories, but lately they've been struggling to finish them.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm tired of open-ended movies. I'm not an artist. The filmmakers are the artists. I don't want to interpret the ending. I don't want the ending to be whatever I make. Just tell me how the story ends.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you on that.
Right. I mean, with some of these scary movies, actually a lot, they don't end.
Yeah.
Because you're like, the murderer is still there, or whatever it is that was affecting the people is not gone 100%, or they show like a scene, like a cliffhanger scene that something else is going to happen, and sometimes I guess that's okay.
Yeah,
but
too many movies
too many.
Too many movies
try to like have an end.
Too many movies try to leave themselves open for sequels without an idea for a sequel.
Yeah,
it's like we're going to leave this open ended because what if it's really popular?
Dallas is.
He's just contributing.
Throw the dragon.
Dale, give me your toy. You got to give him to me. All right, I'll pick him up off the floor.
That's
throw
the same.
Dragon.
He's got a little dragon toy. It's his favorite. Oh, I posted it in the first Instagram. He's holding it. But that's like the movie that we just watched right before you got here.
Yeah.
Open ended.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just stopped, and we're like,
is that on this list?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I won't.
Is it the next one?
No.
Oh, really? How many more are there?
It'll be the last one we discuss.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, there's 3 more.
Okay.
So the next movie with a staggeringly high 86% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, can I guess?
Yes.
Is it Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was terrible.
Have you seen it?
It was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I was just kind of indifferent
it was
about it.
so unmemorable.
Wait, this is the one where they traded bodies, right?
No.
No, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies was
Pete
the
Davidson.
Game. Why am I like...
You're thinking of, oh my God, I don't know the name of any fucking movie. I know what movie you're talking about.
The one where they tuned into a thing and it like swapped their bodies with each other, and then someone gets killed.
Oh, I vaguely remember that too.
Yeah,
and then they have to take their body.
They got to find a body to live in because their body's dead.
Right. And so they have to get rid of another person.
Yes, I don't remember what movie that was.
But that's not Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
No.
Okay, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies was... It's one about a game, though, right?
Yes. It's a group of, like, old college friends.
Yes.
And one of them shows up with, like, his new girlfriend who's Russian or whatever. And they're like, oh, we didn't know you were bringing her. And it was all this drama. And they play this drinking game, which I think that was the movie where we were introduced to slap shots.
No, Tell Me Lies.
Tell Me Lies with slap shot? Mm-hmm. Yes. But it's some game where you get to slap somebody that they're playing in this. And then they say, let's play Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And like I said, this movie's so unmemorable. I had to go back and read the plot today, and I'm still like, I still don't really get what's going on.
Yeah, I know. It was basically like, you know, the theme of the game is like somebody pretends to be dead. Like you turn off the lights.
Somebody's a killer.
Somebody's a killer, and somebody dies. And your job is to figure out who the killer is.
Right.
And then this turned into like, this is really happening.
Yeah,
who is the killer? What is actually going on?
Right. During a round, somebody actually ended up dead, which caused a panic, which caused a lot of finger pointing and anger and yelling. And
lack of trust, like who did it.
It was during a hurricane, so the power went out.
I did see this movie.
Yeah.
But honestly, it wasn't super memorable to me.
Right. It was very
because I thought of the other one.
I know. Which other one?
Made
Oh
more
my God.
sense to be called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
That one I liked better.
Yeah, but that, but you said the hurricane. I'm like, yes. I remember because, I remember. I don't want to talk, like, by the pool and stuff.
Yep.
Like all that. Yeah, okay.
This one that you're thinking of, it's What's Inside.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
that's
it.
Exact.
Yeah, that's a different one, which that one's good.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Oh, it was a remake?
No, I don't know. No, it's just like an oldish looking style.
Oh, okay, cool. So this one though, it doesn't stand out to me, but it's a game though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like a game that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mafia or
Secret
Hitler or whatever. It's very much that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why I didn't like that.
It's just
it was not well made.
It's too much, yeah.
But it got
86% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think it's
crazy.
too high.
Okay.
All right.
I would say some of the other ones that we've talked about are higher than that.
I agree.
Or at least some of the ones that we've referred to.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the list, but some of the other ones we've talked about.
So the next one with 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I'll say is very fair. I really like this a lot, was the 1990 movie Misery.
I loved this
Which
movie.
was that Stephen King as well?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. But that's what you would kind of expect from Stephen King.
Yes.
Again,
Yes.
just because of his name.
I mean, James Caan was great.
Kathy
I loved
Bates.
the Kathy
You
Bates.
have like three Stephen Kings on this list.
Yeah, it was big
Yes.
Stephen King year
So
for
much-
us.
Right. So I obviously I know Misery. I mean, it's a book, obviously,
Yep.
Stephen King. But like, I've never been interested.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you
I've
seen
never.
it?
It is very
because
good.
I've never been
I
really interested in watching
loved
it.
it.
Really.
And normally I don't really like the older movies,
Yeah.
the older horror movies. Like I have a hard time, but I don't know, man. Kathy Bates did such a good job. Like to the point I literally was like, I want to be here for Halloween this year, I think. But like it's
Yeah, what was her name?
Annie Wilkes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She was just such a fucking wacko. But I loved the juxtaposition of her being insane,
Her
but
being
then
a
also
fan.
her being and then her being very nice.
Yeah.
And she, like,
lovey and-
yes.
Yeah.
You're just like, what the
then
fuck?
James-
This crazy bitch.
James Caan has always just been one of my
Yeah, he was
favorite
great.
actors. Rest in peace. But
Mm-hmm.
always one of my favorites.
So I don't know why I've never been like interested, but I do know. I mean, I know what happens, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
You should watch it.
yeah,
Just to
I
watch
probably
it.
should. You know what other one I have not watched, which I absolutely should watch. It's going to surprise you, maybe.
It's like a-
Shining.
Oh.
yeah, we
Never
watched it. It
watched
was on our list last year. We watched it for the first time as well.
Did you like it?
Not really.
No, it was slow.
Not like Misery.
It
Not
wasn't.
like
Love
Misery.
The other
but-
thing, The Shining is a movie that has gotten built up so much
Yes.
over the decades that you go in expecting to be super freaked out, and it's just kind of another slow burn Stephen King adaptation.
I know we're probably gonna get a lot of hate for that, but I mean,
no.
because
I think
people
it's
who
like
like
a-
The Shining love it, and it's, oh, is there no more ice?
No, there isn't, but I don't want to take it all. Ah.
Oh, it's
okay,
fine.
take
If I,
it.
Chugging.
if I have to make another batch, I'll make another
Yeah, who
batch.
cares? We also have our other drinks.
No, because
Yeah.
if
Fine.
you're going to go make another batch, there's something over there, and it's going to get you.
Oh yeah, there's a clown in the kitchen.
Dallas is in the front. He's okay.
But yeah, we
uh,
didn't love The Shining.
Okay.
again-
Well, then maybe that makes sense. Maybe I need to not watch The Shining, but I need to watch Misery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I've never been really interested in The Shining either.
No, I agree with Ethan. I think The Shining was just too overhyped.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I feel like if people didn't talk it up so much, I would have been more interested.
Well, like with the twins in the hallway.
Yeah.
That has been such a, what's the word? Moniker for horror that you just expect to see twins in a hallway in a point where you're scared out of your skin. And when you watch the movie, the twins in the hallway, where'd they come from? That's weird.
And they're just standing there.
Like there's no, like it's not some big.
I'm sure it was great for when it first came out, obviously.
Right.
But
right.
That's why I don't really like a lot of old movies. That's why I was pleasantly surprised about this one, because that's how I feel about all the older movies. And I'm like, this is...
Well, and I will say Misery is much more, and we had this conversation the other day, it's more on the psychological thriller side than horror side.
Which is what I prefer.
Yeah.
It's how is he going to get out of this predicament? I can't believe she keeps figuring this out. I can't, like, everything that could possibly goes wrong, but it's believable. Mm-hmm. And it makes you worried for the character, and you panic for the character. Not so much something like the Paranormal Activity franchise where you're jumping and it's scary and the suspense.
But you don't really care about the characters.
Well, yeah, you care about the characters.
I don't. And then I think in Misery, you'd be like, I really want this guy to be able to escape her.
Yes.
For sure.
But like in those movies, you're like, what fucked up thing's going to happen to them?
Right.
No, that's fair.
Right.
Like,
yes.
Yep.
Because it's
you expect bad things
developed well in a movie like Misery.
Yeah.
And in Paranormal Activity, that's what you want.
Right.
Yes.
Like you
want chaos.
You want to see the crazy stuff happening. And yes, of course you're like, okay, I like this person, but character-wise, but I don't ever feel like this is kind of mean too. I don't feel really bad for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
But I would for, the guy in
For the James
Misery.
Caan character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly.
All right, I'll move on to the final one.
Here, wait, before you do.
Okay.
I think that there should be something said about Cabin in the Woods.
Go for it.
Have you ever watched that?
Which one is that? There's
This
so
is the
many
one where
movies that have cabin in woods.
Okay, so they're all the trope characters of horror, but they're like guided to this cabin to play the role in a scary movie, but it's like this closed off area.
I don't think so.
And then
I may not have seen it.
They get led to the basement and they choose a thing that haunts them.
No, I
Oh.
can't say I've seen it.
Okay, whoa. Okay, I just sort of gave away some of the stuff, but
That's
that's
okay.
okay. You guys need to watch it. It's kind of a funny, scary movie, but it's really good.
Okay.
Like, I thought we would have brought it up at some point. So I was like,
Yeah.
you have to say something about that.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen it.
Because it's not like the scariest movie ever, but it's so good. Because it kind of makes fun of scary movie stereotypes.
Okay.
Like, all the characters represent one of the types of people
That's
you would
cool.
see in a scary movie, but they're not initially. And as the story progresses, they like make them into them.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Because it's not, the whole thing is not what you expect. I'm sure that some people that listen to this will be like, yeah, that's it's a really cool movie. Because it's like, it's kind of like choose your own adventure.
Well, I like that. I put it on my list.
Yeah, you guys should watch it.
Anyway,
Like before we got to here, it's
absolutely.
I was like, I would say it's one of my, it's a fun one. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure to watch a scary movie, and I would watch it again and again.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
maybe you watch that.
We'll
one
definitely
soon.
add it on.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so number 1 on Rotten Tomatoes that we just watched. We literally finished it seconds before.
As Matt was walking in the door today.
Oh, this
Yes.
is your number 1?
No,
Not
this was
our number
the
one.
number one.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, right.
And
Okay.
So far, with the highest Rotten Tomatoes score at 95%, is It Follows.
Which I did like.
I liked it, and this is what I said to Matt when he walked in. I liked it a lot until like the last 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes could have been 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And still left us kind of
Feeling
What happened?
feeling unresolved.
Yeah.
But still, like, this is what we were talking about before. Do you need we have decided we kind of need a resolution
Yes.
and a resolve. We
Yes.
need a resolve.
Yes.
And I think that sometimes the scary movies that do that are meant to do that so that you do have this irking kind of weird feeling as you leave, like, oh, it's still going.
Yeah.
But the concept of It Follows is really
Strange.
it's strange.
This is the
Yeah.
one that I was saying earlier about how I read the not the synopsis, but the description. And I was like, wow, this sounds stupid as hell. I don't really even want to watch this because we had just finished There's Something Wrong with the Children. Isn't that what we just... And I was like, oh my God, that movie was so stupid. I don't want to watch another stupid right after. But I was pleasantly surprised. I don't want to really give it away, but basically...
I mean, you can, like the intro, or the description. I mean, I'll say it's basically about this girl who hooks up with this dude, and then he warns her, I just passed something on to you, and he has her chained to
Not a disease.
Not a disease. But it's,
but it is.
No, it's not a sexually transmitted disease, is what I'm saying.
But it kind of is in a way.
Well, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
But
it's not the herb.
Basically, he has her tied up to see this crazy lady walking directly at her. And he's like, I need you to see that this is real so you believe it, because this thing will always walk in your direction. And if it can appear in any image of somebody you know or a stranger, and if they get you, they kill you, and then they'll come back for me since I gave it to you.
Yeah.
So you need to pass it on the same way I pass it on to you.
That's what the weird part is. It's transferred via sex.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the weird part.
That's where I was reading it. I'm like, oh my God, is this teeth? You know, like, do I really like? Why? I don't need another. Teeth? That's what I was like concerned of. Yeah. I'm like, is this gonna be like so stupid? But I was very pleased with it.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's a cool. It is cool. I think it's a cool concept, and it is a little bit of a, I don't know, like a symbol for sexual transmitted.
Yeah. No, it follows you.
You know, but in the vein of like a scary creature thing is going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I guess you could say an STD is a scary creature.
Yeah, true, I guess.
So there's that.
I wouldn't know.
But
but I think
some STDs are literal creatures, actually.
Yeah, little crabbies. But I think the thing that I liked was
little crabbies.
Little crabbies. I think the thing that I liked about it was that it's a scary movie, but it's not like your typical horror movie. It's very suspenseful. It's very thrilling. You're like, ooh, like it's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Like, what's next? Like, who is she going to see next?
Yes.
And I was, again, the last maybe 15, 20 minutes, you're like, oh my God, girl, come on.
It falls into a lot of tropes, again, of like, if you just get up and move, this would all be over.
Yes, exactly.
But instead, you're like asking your friend, what do I do? And she's like, I don't know. Yeah, like, just run away.
Right, exactly.
Consistently, forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's what this movie suggests.
Yes. I know, basically. We won't give anything away.
Run from your...
Right.
So we are low on time, so I want to do...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 10 minutes already.
Oh my God, that flew.
It flew. So I'm going to go around the table and ask favorite horror movie of all time. I'll start with Matt.
Okay, I like Sinister.
Sinister was great.
Yeah. I love Sinister.
Great choice.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I think I do. I love the concept. It's a concept one again.
Yes.
Where it's like what we talked about before. Saw has a crazy concept. Not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
But the
there's
idea.
There's a touch of found footage in there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yes.
So it's filmed. Not.
And then the other
one's
Insidious.
Yeah.
So Sinister.
Insidious is great as well.
Yeah, I love those. But yes, the found footage and Sinister, and it's it irks you for a while.
Yeah.
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 So I think that it sticks with you, and that I like that.
Yeah, that's a good pull.
That was a good
that's
pull.
a good movie.
And you, Jenna?
Mine, I would have to pick Host.
Host is another, and it's quick.
That's
hour
the Zoom
long.
One.
Yep, it's the Zoom one. It's only an hour, which is great for my attention span, and it's probably one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. And I don't.
Yeah,
like
we watched. It was good.
Yeah,
really good.
I think I put it on like for like when we were having a party.
Like
everyone
was
we had
and
watched
we literally, I was like, I'll put this on in the background because I think it was a Halloween party.
And like
or
22
something.
people sat in this room and
and
watched
we just were watching Host, and I'm like, I forgot who. I think it was Marissa that was like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we're just watching this movie.
You know what, though? That's one of those ones that you see on Netflix when you're scrolling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I'm not going to watch that. It looks weird because it looks like a trashy found footage. Mm-hmm. It was
it's
good.
It was really and it's scary. Talk about jump scares, man. Filled with jump scares.
Yeah.
So for me, as a big fan of jump scares and found footage, my shout-out would have to be, and I know it's not a single movie, but the Paranormal Activity franchise, at least 1 through 4. I haven't gotten too deep into.
We have seen them all, but
the chosen ones and all that. The newer
so
ones
I'm sorry that I said anything about that negatively.
No,
we all have our opinions.
No, but you know what though? No, I
care.
wanted to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
No, but I liked him too. That's the thing is I don't
dislike. It's just a different watch.
I'm just like I can't wait to see what this ghost does to them.
Yeah,
I'm watching for the jump scares,
but I'm like I want to see.
I'm watching for the jump scares. I'm watching for the chaos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's what it is too. Like I think a lot of people think it's kind of boring, or like I've heard people not like Paranormal Activity, but one of my favorite things about that movie in particular, or the franchise really, is sitting there in silence when the movie goes silent, like in the middle of the night, and you're just like you are holding your breath, like. What the fuck? What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Like that movie gets your heart racing. And like I love Paranormal Activity.
Me too.
So I won't steal that. That is a top. That's probably my second.
My shout outs for runners up would be Hell House LLC, as I mentioned earlier, and Matt's poll there of Insidious. I think I have not seen any of the sequels. I haven't gotten to it, but that first movie is.
Yeah, I just remember watching
great.
Insidious and. Remember I told you about one missed call and having that like reaction?
Yep.
I had that.
Yeah.
And when you see the thing playing the piano.
Okay.
Oh,
And it was the first time I maybe even realized the face of the thing. And I literally screamed and jumped back out of my seat. Yeah. So I love those moments. And I think that Insidious was really well made. And the sequels. You should binge it all, but also the sequels of Sinister too. They're actually really. Good.
I didn't even know there were sequels.
I don't think we've watched. Yeah,
there are.
Yeah, I just thought it was the one.
Oh,
no,
we'll put
the
those,
one. The first one was good, but I believe. No, I think there's just 2.
Okay.
But Sinister, there's a second one.
The second Black Phone is coming out.
I was just gonna pull that out of my ass because I love the Black Phone.
The second one looks kind of stupid, but I'm going to watch it.
Right, we're going to watch it. But have you seen the Black Phone?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Are you sure?
You would like that one.
That's with
Kevin Bacon?
No, you always mix these two up.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon and Ethan Hawke.
Yes, it's Ethan Hawke.
Well, Ethan Hawke is also in
Sinister, right?
Yes.
So Ethan Hawke, this is a great. The Black Phone is so good. You would love it if you haven't already seen it.
I don't know. I don't.
Oh, it's so good.
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah. Good.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to ease towards a wrap up here just because we're coming up to an hour and 15 minutes. But Matt, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
It's been great. I didn't realize, time flew and we did branch out a lot to cover a lot of things that I was hoping to talk to about outside the list while we were covering the list, which is great. I'm definitely going to have you back. As many of our listeners probably know, Matt, he hosts a number of reality games. So if you want to play a day-long Survivor, Big Brother, The Mole, Hunger Games, Clue.
He does murder mysteries. He does escape rooms.
So
that's basically Clue, right? Isn't right?
Clue is the escape rooms. Yeah.
So I'm going to have him back soon to discuss that with Jenna and I have both played. We've both hosted, so he could play. We have a couple other friends who again have done both. We'll get a little panel together and let Matt talk about his games and what goes into them and what he loves and hates about them. So he will definitely be back.
Yeah.
Check us out on social media. We're on Instagram at the Lucas Lounge Podcast. And we are free to listen to on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
So thank you all for listening, and I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you.